Sliding down 95, we live. Trying to get.
Hey you guys, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have a updated braid out tutorial for you guys. I haven't done one in months, maybe about a year since I've done a braid out tutorial. The last time I did a braid out was when I was kind of snapping on people about, you know, my hair color change. You know, we remember that, but we're not gonna talk about that. Anyway, did a little quick something. You guys will see the products that I use in the upcoming clips, and we're just gonna get on into the video. You know, I hope you guys enjoy. All right, you guys, so I'm going to, if I didn't say this already, I'm gonna do a braid out. My hair is already in some type of twist out state because I went to sleep last night and I moisturized and sealed, and I just put my hair in like 6 doo-doo twists, and then it came out so good, but I wanted to do a braid out, so I just combed it out, and here we are. So I'm gonna do a side part. So I'm going to split my hair the way I want it to lay, and then put my hair in sections and then get started.
You want everybody fling up on one bounce with me.
Alright, so I have my hair in 3 sections, one here, and then I'm gonna work on this back section here. Just to give you guys a visual, this is how I will stretch my style at night also. I'll put it in 3 sections like this, like 3 little ponytails, and then I'll go to sleep. So just throwing that out there. So anyways, I'm going to do medium sections like so. And these are the products I'm using today, totally unsponsored. Miel Organics Pomegranate and Honey, just their twisting souffle and their curling custard for my ends, and then of course some water. So I'm not gonna do this on extremely wet hair, but I'm gonna dampen up my hair a little bit. Just gonna comb out my hair, make sure there's no tangles. So I'm gonna dampen my hair a little, because I don't really want my hair to shrink back up, because I want it to be as stretched and elongated as possible. So, and since my hair is already kind of in a stretched state from my twist last night, I don't want my hair to revert back too much. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my twisting souffle. So I'm gonna use about this much.
Sliding down 95, we live.
And I'm gonna try to work it in my hair as best as possible, because I am super low porosity, and hair products just kind of sit on my hair. And I realized that's why a lot of my twist outs and braid outs did not come out as poppin' as I would want them to, because I wasn't working them in enough. So if you have low porosity hair like moi, make sure you're working the product into your hair so that your braid out or twist out can come out more defined and last a lot longer. And then we're just gonna get on into braiding.
Up your feet. You know the vibe so sweet. So sweet, so sweet. That's how we do it.
Okay, so when I reach to about here, when there's just a little bit left, I got this tip from Hazel Goddess. I'm just going to split the hair into 2 sections and then do a 2-strand twist all the way down. And on the 2-strand twist, I'm going to use the curling custard to make sure that the ends are nice and coily. So I'm gonna go ahead and twist that down. And still I'm gonna coil my ends again. So that's that. Got my little braid and then a twist right here. And then I'm just gonna keep doing that same exact thing throughout the rest of my hair.
Everything alright, alright. Link at the beach, kick up your feet. You know the vibe so sweet. So sweet, so sweet. That's how we do it. Hands in the sky, just catch the vibe. You know it's summertime. Everything alright, alright. Link at the beach, kick up your feet. You know the vibe so sweet. So sweet, so sweet. That's how we do it.
You know what, to be honest, for this piece, I think I'm gonna do like a cornrow, because it's a little too big for one piece, but it's too small to split into 2 for the size that I'm going for this braid out. So I'm gonna like flat braid it, or cornrow, one to my scalp, and then braid it all the way down.
Sliding down 95, we live. Trying to catch the tide. Yeah, boy, slide, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. 2000s on an island. See it in my eyelids. Yeah, won't care about the mileage. Blessed that is buried in my stress, but if God got me, yeah. Got me gassed up like I'm up next.
Hands in the sky, just catch the vibe. You know it's some.
Okay, so I'm done with the braid install. I have
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I have 12 braids in my head, and I'm just gonna put on my satin cap and let my hair dry for at least 12 hours. And then I'll be back tomorrow to show you guys the takedown. Hey guys, okay, so it's a few days later. It's like 2 days later, and my hair is obviously completely dry now. I've been sleeping in a satin bonnet for the past 2 nights, and yesterday I added a perm rod to the front because I felt like, oh shoot, I just broke it. Okay. Anyways, I felt like the front part was really struggling, the bottom to curl up, so I just gave it a little bit of assistance. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take my braids out now. I'm really excited to see what it's gonna come out like. I'm obviously gonna use my grapeseed oil like I always do to put on my hands to avoid frizz. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start the takedown process. And obviously takedown is like one of the most important parts about having a flawless twist out or braid out, because you don't want to cause frizz or any damage to the hair curl pattern when you're taking them down. So you want to be really careful and really gentle. Yeah, you don't want to rush this process here. So I'm just gonna go slowly and be as careful and gentle as I can.
Sliding down 95, we live. Trying to catch the tide. Yeah, boy, slide, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. 2000.
So this is what the first braid out take out looks like. Looks pretty good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same exact thing to the rest of my hair.
But if God got me, yeah. Got me gassed up like I'm up next.
Hands in the sky, just catch the vibe. You know it's summertime. Everything alright. Link at the beach, kick up your feet. You know the vibe so sweet. So sweet, so sweet. That's how we do it.
Yeah. About to go hard. What? Summer 18. Here we go. Bounce back.
Okay, so my hair is all taken out now. For the most part, it's pretty frizzless. You know, the flat braid here is not really frizzy, but it looks like it's already been separated. But most of the rest looks pretty good. Now the next step, I'm gonna add more grapeseed to my hands and then just start to separate as gently as I possibly can. This is really, separating is the part that most people mess up on, including myself, so we're gonna try to do this as gently as possible without disturbing the curl pattern. You see how wet my fingers are, like I'm not playing. Okay, so for my hair, it's kind of just separating on its own. And then I'm just taking those pieces and separating them. Some pieces are smaller than others. It doesn't need to be separated so small. But kind of just find out where it's trying to separate and then handle it that way. Now my hair is fully separated and I haven't fluffed it out or anything yet, but I just want to show you guys exactly what it's looking like. Here's this side, here's the front, here's the back. And I do just want to do a little side note. On the bottom of my braid outs, I'll separate it a lot more, but when I get to the top, I like to separate it a lot less so that I have more texture at the top instead of fullness. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to leave as much texture as I can at the top and then do the most separating at the bottom. But the texture is giving me all types of life right now. It really is. All I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go in with my Lusty Edge Control. You guys know I love this edge control so much. I got it from the Dollar Tree. You guys know that by now, and if you don't, well, now you know. So I'm gonna go in with that and do up my edges. And then tie them up with my satin scarf for just about 10 minutes. Okay, I'm back. And my edges are laid. So last thing I'm gonna do is just fluff out my hair a little bit. Lost my pick, so I've been using my shower comb. Not gonna mess with the top part too much because I don't wanna lose the, excuse me. I don't wanna lose the texture, but yeah, no, the bottom part will be fluffed a lot. And make sure you're just doing the roots and you're not combing all the way down because that will defeat the entire purpose of this entire video. Okay. Alright, so that is pretty much it for my braid out, I guess my updated braid out tutorial. If you haven't seen my first one, which was so long ago and I had black hair and it was like a lot shorter, I will link it somewhere up in this video or in the description box below. Other than that, leave any questions you have below. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Sliding down 95, we live. Trying to catch a tide. Yeah, boy, slide, it's a vibe.